Well, hi there, everybody. How are you today? My name is Glendora, and this program is a chat with Glendora. And if you knock the C out of chat, you have a hat with Glendora. And if you knock the H out of it, you have a cat with Glendora. Feel sorry for your colleague, folks. April Jacobs, she's at the beach until Sunday, poor thing. And that's in North Carolina. And the purpose of this show is to remind all of us, you remind us and we remind you, that when all is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how did you treat others. And your friend Stephanie is with you today. Stephanie, would you say that, please?
Yes, when all is said and done, the only thing that truly matters is how did you treat others.
And it is program number
14,447.
It is, honey?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. And the date is the Ides of March, which really doesn't have much meaning. I don't know why we even bother with it. The Ides of March, the 15th. Now, folks, what do you think about when you hear the word God? The word God has many connotations, and it has the idea of being so big and so vast that you cannot put your arms around it. You just can't put your arms around it. So listen, folks, try this. Instead of calling God God, call God by God's other name, love. Now let me ask you, what do you think about when you think of love? Yeah, that you know all about. God you may not know all about, but love you know everything there is to know, ever since you were in your mother's arms. You know when you are loving and when you are not. You know when you are loved and when you are not loved. You know everything there is to know about love. You know that love is always successful. And you know that love never fails. And you know it is love that operates, and love that creates, and love that harmonizes. You know it is love. So listen, I'm going to go with that. Are you going to go with me? When you think of God, use God's other name, love. And Glendora, what's that apply to you in the daily work? This way. Today, I'm going to do love and good deeds and help others and tell jokes and bring cheer. Stephanie, let's start. You're always good with some jokes, honey. Come up with some jokes, honey.
All right, how about over 300 years?
This tourist party was going through Europe, and the tourist guide said that this building is the same as it was 300 years. Not a stone has been turned, not a piece of wood has been changed, not a nail changed. It's exactly the way it was 300 years ago. And one American said to the other, they have the same landlord we do.
The next one is 3 ways to wear a hair.
Men have 3 ways to wear their hair, folks. Can you think what they are? What are the 3 ways men have to wear their hair? Parted, unparted, and departed. And have you heard of the new aftershave lotion for husbands over 65?
No.
Old spouse.
The next one is rare book.
You know what a rare book is, everybody? It's a book that you loan a person and that person returns it.
Yeah.
Have you had that experience, Stephanie?
Oh, yes, I have. The next one is get along without.
The boss said to one of the employees, it's going to be very difficult to get along without you, but tomorrow we're going to start trying. What a way to fire somebody.
Yeah. Too late to agree.
What's that, honey?
Too late to agree.
Yes. You know what a yes man is, don't you, folks? A yes man to the boss. Oh, yes, boss, you're right. Oh, yes, boss, that's a good idea. Oh, yes, boss. Well, the boss said to his yes man one day, don't agree with me, it's too late. I've already changed my mind.
The next one is one big happy.
The boss runs his business like one big happy family. And the secretary says, right, he hires all his relatives.
The next one is think alike.
No two people think alike, everybody, until it comes to wedding presents.
Yeah. The next one is misers.
Misers are no fun to live with, but they make great ancestors.
All right. The next one is wave to a friend.
What, dear?
Wave to a friend.
Oh, here's some friendly advice. If you were at an auction, never wave to a friend.
No.
My friend Diane, her daddy did that at an auction. He waved to a friend and he had to take home a piano.
Oh my goodness. Really? A whole piano?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think he paid $1 for it.
Oh, wow. The last one is die alphabetical.
Again, please.
Die alphabetical.
Oh, in spite of what you read in the newspapers, everybody, people do not die alphabetically. People do not die in alphabetical order. In spite of what you read in the newspapers, people do not die in alphabetical order.
No. All
Okay,
right.
well, those were good jokes.
Yeah.
You have a Bible passage?
Yes, Romans 12:2.
Would you read it?
Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind,
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
that by testing you may discern what is the will of God.
Honey, read the first two. Folks, do not be transformed by the world. In other words, do not be excuse me. Oh, that's a bad mistake. Do not conform to selfishness. Do not conform to your ego. Do not conform to me first. But be transformed by the renewal of your mind. Let's go back to thinking about God as love. Be transformed by love. Be transformed by the renewal of your mind. That was St. Paul. And then where was that? Romans what?
Romans 12:2.
12:2?
Yes.
Do not conform to the world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind. Oh, that's a good one. Thank you, Steph.
You're welcome.
What do we have for a hymn?
Nearer to God.
Oh, yeah. Nearer to God, to thee, nearer to thee, I would be one with thee, one with thee. Still, all my songs shall be nearer, my God, to thee. Nearer, my God, to thee. nearer to thee.
That was lovely.
What'd say, honey?
I said that was lovely.
Oh, thank you, dear.
And I have a vocabulary word for you as well.
You do have a vocabulary word? Is it a positive one?
Yes. Alacrity. Which is cheerful.
Oh, alacrity.
Yes.
And what is it?
Cheerful readiness.
Well, now, Steph, that's you.
Aw, thank you.
You go about the whole day with cheerful readiness.
I do try.
And folks, go back to how we look at God as love. Love is always cheerful readiness, isn't it?
Yes.
Now where do we go, dear?
Our announcements.
We have a ship. You know, we make believe we're on a ship. And when we make believe we go from port to port, we go from the Bible. Oh, here's Nala. Hi, Nala. Can you put your... Nala, here. Can you put your head in my lap so the people can see you? Here, Nala. Up here in my lap. She's too heavy, folks. I can't.
That's all right. I got her. I moved the camera.
You can see her?
Yep.
You can?
Yeah.
This is Nala Dog, folks. Nala. And she's named after the Lion King's girlfriend. Nala Dog.
Yeah.
Hi, Nala Dog. Are you saying you want to go outdoors for a walk? Well, okay, but could you wait just a little while, please? And what did you have for breakfast? You know, this was the most interesting breakfast. It was a can, and the can said that it was meatless meatballs mixed with pasta and sauce, and it was a very heavy can, and it came from the Philippines, microwave 60 seconds, and served. I'm telling you, folks, it was delicious. I hope I can find that in the stores. It was given to me by the Veterans Food Pantry. Stephanie, does it have a trade name on the can?
No, it's called Unmeat. UNMEAT. Unmeat.
Oh, this is great. Great news for you, vegetarian. I hope, Veg News, you have that. If you don't, Veg News, I'll send you the information. Well, I was going to tell you, I was going to ask you what else you had to tell the folks about. What announcements?
Yeah. So the first announcement I have is from Judy McMahon on March 24th.
Now, this is in the area of Binghamton, New York. The whole county. Listen, folks.
At 5:30 to 6:30 p.m., The Hungry Ear brings 2 classic Irish stories to our ears. This will be at the Broome County Library, so come with a bit of green if you wish. Chris Nickerson will read 10 Pint Ted by Ian Wilde. Joseph Campbell's The Old Woman will be told by Judy McMahon. Yes, the Irish are coming, and we want you to as well. This is a free program and open to the public. Judy McMahon hosts.
Yes, Judy McMahon. 5:30 to 6:30, what day?
March 24th.
March 24th. That's a Monday, isn't it?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. Monday, honey. 5:30 to 6:30. Broome County Library, Binghamton.
Wow.
That's a good one. Do you have any more that good?
Let's see. I have how chickpeas, jackfruit, and tofu. How vegan chefs make fish-free tuna.
Oh, that's from Veg News?
From Veg News, yes.
What else do you have from Veg News?
We also have how to make bechamel without the dairy.
Really?
Yeah.
And what else?
New study on cholesterol and heart disease shifts focus to egg alternatives.
Say that one again.
New study on cholesterol and heart disease shifts focus to egg alternatives.
Oh, yeah. Sure, we have lots of eggs alternatives, folks. We have many alternatives for eggs. Go to Veg News.
Yes, and we have another Veg News, which says new report finds rampant misinformation in UK's food supply chain.
Keep going, honey.
So, a new eye-opening report from the Animal Law Foundation suggests TV shows, brands, and supermarkets are misleading consumers on how well animals are taken care of in the UK food system.
Steph,
Yes?
would you say that to us in your own words?
So basically they're saying that consumers are being misled on how animals are being treated in the UK food system. So when they make eggs or dairy or those kind of products, there's a lot of misinformation and they're misleading consumers.
Nothing could be more cruel than how now, what I heard the word law.
Yeah, the Animal Law Foundation.
Oh, Animal Law Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very good, UK. Keep it up.
All right, we have food news of the week. New Ben & Jerry's Oatly-free coffee campaign and Violife shakes up the creamer category.
So far as I know, Ben & Jerry is vegan, isn't it?
They make vegan options, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I guess they wouldn't be in Veg News if they weren't.
That's true. All right, and then we have vegan Malaysian recipes. The first one is nasi lemak, which is Malaysia's national dish. It's made with coconut milk, spices, and rice. So basically, and there's a vegan version of it where Chez Jorge walks you through how to create it with flavor and texture using plant-based ingredients, including fried tofu and crispy fried shallots.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good.
And then the next one from Veg News we have is Louisville Vegan Jerky Company.
They can make jerky. What is jerky made of? How do you make jerky? Do they tell you?
They don't tell me how it is, but I believe traditionally it is smoked meat usually.
Oh.
And this is vegan.
Honey, it mentions Carolina smoke.
Yeah, Smoky Carolina barbecue.
You think we can get that in the stores? Smoky Carolina barbecue sauce.
Maybe.
We'll write that down on our Walmart list, okay?
Okay, yeah.
All right, what's next?
All right, the next one is from Tyrone.
Oh,
He
Tyrone.
said
Brooklyn Community Access Television, BCAT, renamed Free Speech Brooklyn. Free Speech TV, Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. But he says, hello, Glendora. Hope all is well. All content has been coming in as scheduled. I like the IHOP joke. Be well.
Love to you, Tyrone, in Free Speech Television, Brooklyn.
Yes. All right. And then I think that's it for Veg News. The next thing we have is from the Springfield Union, Saturday, December 29th, 1951.
Quote, my husband was a reporter for 10 years on the Springfield, Massachusetts Union, and he was a very good writer. All he had to do, he was given an assignment to go out to such an address and cover such and such a speech and bring back a story and come back to the office and write it. Apparently, that's all he did all day, was that one story. What was this story about?
This one was for 4,000 auto registration seekers find a good friend.
Read that to us. That's so kind.
Sure. More than 4,000 persons who kept putting off until the day after what should have been done the day before were grateful yesterday for refuge granted by the C.J. Roberts Engineering Co. store in Dwight Street. All day the store was an annex of the Registry of Motor Vehicles office next door, which issued about, quote, 4,200, quote, registrations for 1952. About 10 o'clock in the morning, C.J. Roberts saw the men and women in waiting start lining up in New Dwight Street outside his store window. It's too cold for them to stand out there, he thought, and asked them in. Then he made some signs welcoming the registry line to form inside his store. For comfort and convenience, the people seeking to register their cars were invited to enter the store on the Dwight Street side, follow around the show windows, and finally go out on the New Dwight side through a door right next to the registry entrance.
Isn't that a sweet story?
Yes, that's very.
That is so sweet. He said it's too cold for them to stand out there. And this is Springfield, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
And it's the last day of the year, right?
December 29th, so almost.
Boy, I love that story, don't you?
Oh, that's so great. It's very kind.
Franklin Buell, my husband for 48 years, my connubial joy, my conjugal bliss, enjoyed reporting on little people doing nice things. And that's exactly what this story is.
Yes. All right, and the next one we have is the Springfield Union, Springfield, Mass., Saturday, January 13th, 1951. Sliding in Park today. Sliding on Red Hill in Forest Park, snow has been dumped there to make it certain it's slidable, is the only activity the park department is sure of today in the skating, sliding, tobogganing field.
Doesn't that sound good?
Yes, that sounds really fun.
We used to have 5 or 6 people on a toboggan. Did you?
No,
Did
usually
you ever ride
was,
in a toboggan?
I have, but usually it was only 2 or 3 people.
Yeah, we used to have 5 or 6.
Wow. Would you like me to keep reading?
Yes, please.
Blunt.
No, that's enough.
Okay. And let's see. Then you have the Chautauqua Humane Society, their newsletter.
Can you read us a paragraph?
Sure.
That's Chautauqua County. That's hard to pronounce.
For Glenn.
Thank
There's a
you.
notification for Glenn.
All right. So the first one is just one of the great adoption stories when CCH Director of Finance Amy Farron found Hamilton in her basement. After unsuccessful attempts at finding an owner, Amy surrendered Hamilton to CCHS. Hamilton was neutered, made available for adoption, and just a short time later went home with his new family.
Oh.
And it's got a very cute picture of him being held by his new family.
Can I show it to the people?
Sure.
Am I holding it right?
Yeah, just move your this hand a little bit down. There you go. There, perfect.
Okay, I'll hold it while you take it down, dear.
Okay.
Take it down slowly.
Yes.
Thank you. If you move fast, it confuses the people watching.
Oh, okay. And then we also have, I don't have the article, but I have the Berkshire Eagle where you had the article written about you.
Oh, okay. What do you want to do about that?
Well, right now, nothing, because I don't have the article, but we can talk about it.
Well, we have to tell how McGee put it into a frame.
Yes.
And we'll take a pause later on. Okay, Steph? And we'll procure that frame and show it to the people.
Sure.
All right.
All right. And then do you want to move on to the happy happenings?
Yes, please.
All right. So the first happy happenings we have are for March 8th. We have a new YouTube subscriber, Dive Grotesque. And what is the chemical that helps you to be happy? Which is dopamine. Veg News gives you a list of mood-boosting vegan food. Suzanne and Patrick do not have to let the owner enter their premises. Court rules in favor of the pro se. David and Goliath. Robert Snyder. Roxanne. Ruth Ann. Robin. Robert Malik. Robert Lewis. Robert Clement. And Robert Parzek. San Fran. And Pat Clean Clothes. Oh, we are at 27 and a half. Glendora.
I'm going to just let it go.
Okay.
Let me tell you, Victoria, we're at 27 and a half, 28. Here's a good place to break it. Stephanie and I will take a break and we'll start a new program. Stephanie, what is your method for doing that? Just to keep going or what?
Yeah.
All right. All right, we'll start a new program and a new countdown.
Sure, I'll give you a countdown. Are you ready?
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Grace and peace unto you, everybody, from God the Father. We are doing happy happenings in northeastern New York, around the Albany, New York area. And I think we're doing what day?
Happy happenings for March 8th.
These are beautiful things that happen, and we just cannot help sharing them with you. And we want to share your happy happenings with us. Send them to us. Go ahead, Steph.
All right. So the next thing was Pat Clean Clothes, Uncle Ben's Rice, Wash Dishes, Sweep the Floor, Sent Love to Suzanne, and Swept the Hall, Consumer Directed Choices, Walmart, Breakthrough Facebook, 2 kitties and a dog, thanks to Stephanie.
2 kitties and a dog, Steph, had 178 views.
Wow. Soul to Soul, Email 2024 August, Fast Job Steph, Video, Jokes 14,445 and 14,446, all of the happy happenings. Script to April, Compost and Good Deeds, Night Table, Dishes 454. And then we have happy happenings for the 9th, which is a Sunday. Veg News, how vegan chefs make fish-free tuna. Telephone in calls. Soul to Soul. Contacts. Cook the Rice. Good Deeds. Compost Pail. Dishes. YouTube Views, 2 kitties and a dog. Dunn Franklin's book, 1951, July to December. Laundry. Notice of litigation not mailed. Dobbs Ferry, 22 views. This is the day we have finished going through Glendora's joke collection.
Yes, for I think the 30th time.
Yes. It is an impeccable collection.
No question.
Birdseed and deer corn, wash compost pail, fed Jasper, ablutions and purification, Sandy and John B., finished the joke collection, Esther and Naomi, rice and split peas, and then we have 310, which is why do colleges want money? New subscriber from YouTube, Google Storage, Veg News, new study on cholesterol and heart disease, 6,000 subscribers, Hoshina?
Yeah?
IHOP, Steve Carey.
Yes, folks. Where do you go to eat if you've broken your ankle? Tell them, Steph.
You go to IHOP. The next one are, I'm assuming, your telephone calls you made. Steve Carey, Scott Bartlett, Hoshina, Skodak, Hopewell Reform, Staples, Rich Soundview, Silver, School Street, Speed's Garage, and Night Table. And now we have the 11th.
We call 10 people every day, folks. We have on our contacts. We have about 400 people. We call 10 of them every day. What for? Jokes? Cheer? About the happiness of being kind.
All right. YouTube since March, 13 new subscribers. Total views, 886. Minutes watched, 1,770.
Wow.
Jasper's Kibble delayed one day, which has ended up being delayed quite a few more days. Email today. Yesterday, email. 65 degrees. Windows open. Lo Mein. My friend drove to Oklahoma. Butter knife.
1,500 miles.
That's a long way to go to drive. Butter knife extricated from bathroom drain. Strainer for bathroom drain. Our property owner is proficient as she always is, as in the good old days. Within 12 hours, she had the sink fixed. New strainer. She gets an A. She's a millionaire. She sold her property to Amazon for their warehouse. No word from Dobbs Ferry.
7 million.
Wow.
7.5 million.
23 views. April is at the beach in North Carolina. Anthony Riddle called. Public Access TV convention will be in Boston. Deer corn, Jasper Cat cooked the hamburger. No snowdrop flowers yet. 12-hour daylight around the world. Sandy and John Blakeman near my God. 5:01 a.m. Silver Cross. Ink in the computer. Google Storage. Walmart order. And night begins to shine.
Steph.
Yes?
You are doing so well. Could we pause now
Okay.
And would you go out into the hallway and bring in the framed Berkshire?
Okay. So this is the Berkshire Eagle article for a conversation with Glendora. That what Jim Schulman wrote about you?
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Supported by his dear wife, Jackie Schulman.
Oh, that's nice. All right. Would you like me to continue the happy happenings?
Yes, please.
All right. Thank you, YouTube, for the monthly report. Rick Handyman extracted bread knife, added a strainer. Has not seen Timothy. Wife okay. Skodak Diner. Nassau Diner. Still living on the hill. No husband. Lo Mein $12. Jerry to Oklahoma. Amy Table. Good job. Enjoyed Lo Mein. Today's email. Current temp is 65 degrees.
Wow. And that's in March.
Yes.
Before spring.
Yes. All right. And then the next one we have is 312. Terwilliger. Terry Roy. Brenda Roy. Talbot Kevin. Suzanne Patrick. Target. The Advertiser. Teresa Hardy. Tracy Clegg. Tracy Pratt. Tree. PPL form. Wayne addresses Pam paragraph. Inventories. Wayne about Corrine. New Year's articles Franklin to Wayne. Pat called. Think folder 1. Tracy Pratt says it's a wonderful article. Patricia Sarr. Jim Talbot again. Amy's mom and sister about St. Luke's. Jasper, Sandy, Chris Rio, Night Table, 3 water and popcorn. Lifetime expenses. Little Debbie. Break bread. Mac and cheese. Some wiping down window area. Wayne to Brenda. Ides of March. Our friend 2 hours away from Oklahoma. 1,500 miles. Berkshire Eagle to 97 people. Daylight savings time. No Aaron. Robert Jackson retirement. Uncle Jack's wedding, June 18th. Happy happenings up to date. St. Patrick's 7th day, St. Luke's. The universe fascinates you with its kaleidoscope. 136 views, top video. 2 kitties and a dog, 164 views.
Wow.
585 subscribers, 1,300 viewed, and 42 hours watched.
Wow.
Nobody November 2024 to send to Berkshire. And that's it for the 12th. And now we have the 13th.
What day was that, dear?
The 13th?
Yes.
That was Thursday.
Okay.
Monthly cleaning of the window area. A place for everything and everything in its place.
Very good.
Birdseed. Deer corn. Loaf of bread broken in small pieces.
They don't like that deer corn this time. It's not soaked in a molasses the way the other was.
No. Let us break bread together. Casserole. 2 cans tomato soup. 1 can green beans drained. 1 can of sweet peas drained. 4 impossible chicken patties. Half teaspoon clove. Bake at 350 for 30 minutes. While preparing, 4 servings of instant potato. 1 block of imperial margarine. Vacuum cleaner. Thorough job on the floor. Tabletops and electronic devices, lemon Lysol. No mouse droppings. April, when do you want to perform today's, quote, no kitties and a dog? Soul to Soul folder is in perfect order, ready to go. Two Kitties and a Dog are not going on the TV stations. It's for YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter /X only, any length. No new email for the first time I can remember. Reinstate Walmart.
Imagine that. 0 email.
Yeah.
I don't ever remember that happening before, folks.
4,000, 1,000, 1,800, 1,000 Steph, 200 Pocket, 212 food stamps. Pecan turtle cookies, Vince Capola, food stamps, Nala for a walk, haircut Rome, Veg News 0, blind but able to dial up landline in calls, contacts, Tiffany Tara, Tracy Clegg, Tracy Pratt, Trisha, Trudy, Trust, Tyrone, Dr. Urology, Valacia Family Care, and Van Ock, Laugh Nascentia, Think Folder, Nala Wolf, 2:20 p.m., Stephanie orders diapers, crotch pads, bed pads, Steph combines red and blue cooler, Little Debbie, mac and cheese,
I want to tell you my take on Little Debbie. The packaging is superb. The outside packaging is superb. They're never damaged. And then the cake itself has no flavor. It has a frosting in the middle, which is very, very nice to have a frosting, a filling, but it has no flavor. And then it's covered outside with white frosting, which is ideal, except the white frosting has no flavor. Okay, honey, sorry.
Oh, no, that's all right. Then we have Glue Chair, Mother Church, Wayne Corn, Haircut 245, Hot Pack Lenny's Back, Lori, Sweater Back On. Lori started vendors about her trade show. Lori to Chicago. Chicago latest news Google. Massage. Doggy is okay. Give Glenn a copy of grandmother's speech. Bring in volleyball reports. Captain in Madrid, gone for 4 days. Stephanie clock out. Franklin's articles, 3rd week of January. Lori listened. 4 o'clock. Stephanie load the compost pail. Good deed. No dishes to do. Stephanie and Nala stopped eating. How to cook malto meal. Set the night table. Happy happenings. And 4:50 p.m.
Hooray!
And now we have the 14th. So the first one we have is Smoky Carolina Barbecue Vegan Jerky, telephone in calls, contacts, advertiser, fruit salad, Franklin, picture frame, unintelligible PPL call, stockings, vernal equinox, center of earth over the equator, last box of contents, 142 views for 14,446, part 1. The universe fascinates you with its kaleidoscope. Dobbs, 23 views. 172 views, Two Kitties and a Dog. December 2023. Clean up tower drawer. Left tower. Label and file audio cassettes. Box 28 archives, SD cards 2024-2025 up to March. Disbursement forms returned. Drawers 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Last week of winter is equals daylight and night.
How about that, folks? The last week of winter.
Yeah. Claygo Documentary Awards. April, feel sorry for her. She is at the beach until Sunday.
Stephanie, let's see if I can get this straight. The vernal equinox occurs when the center of the earth crosses the equator, so that everywhere on the earth there is equal night with equal day. Is that correct?
Yes.
Oh, isn't that a beautiful thing? Now how do you worship God? Now how do you worship truth? Doesn't that thrill you?
Yes.
Thank you, hon.
All right. The next one is the lunar eclipse tonight. Sterling Silver joke. Jerry on his way back from Oklahoma. Charlie Dog. McGee framed the Berkshire Eagle, which is what we're still staring at. New strainer, bread knife. ACM awards on email March 14th. PPL form to CD consumer consummated. March 13th, Thursday, first ever happened, 0 emails. And that's it.
Well, listen, I want to thank each and every one of you viewers for being company with us. Without you, life would be so lonesome. Without you to share the beauties and wonders of the universe, life would be so dull. So I thank you, every single viewer that we have. And Stephanie, thank you for getting the information to all of our friends.
You're very welcome.
So listen, grace and peace unto you from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. This is Saturday, March the 15th, the Ides of March. Just remember that God's other name is love. And when you think of God, think of love. And now you understand God. Now you're happy. Bye-bye.